Hey guys, and welcome back once again to Rob's Arcade. I'm your host, Rob French, as always, and today should be a very excellent episode of Rob's Arcade. Now, I know I say that a lot, but today's episode is actually a lost episode of Rob's Arcade. Now, every once in a while, I am fortunate enough to come across either like unused footage or footage that I thought was just you know, previously lost altogether. And I'm able to take this material and put together episodes that hopefully, you guys will enjoy as much as I enjoy putting them together. Now, today's episode is actually a really old one and actually is from footage that I thought I lost, like a couple of years ago, I guess, at least a year ago. About a year and a half ago almost. I did this just before Christmas, and somehow I lost some of the clips that I was trying to use to put this together. But while putting together another video, I was able to find all this stuff, and it was actually meant to be a Christmas video. And I know we've heard of Christmas in July, so I guess we're going to get kind of like a Christmas in April. Uh, Not a joke, people. No April Fools. So anyway, I don't want to go on too long. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into what should prove to be a very magical episode of Rob's Arcade as we go back in time as I build my wife, a very cool wizarding wand display case with my own two hands. So let's check it out. Hey guys, Robert French here. 'Tis the season and Merry Christmas. Now, like most of you around this time of year, there's never enough money to go around. And I wanted to do something really special for my wife because, well, she does a lot for everybody at Christmas and she's just a great gift giver year round.
Who the hell are you talking to?
Talking to the internet, Dad. Well, right now I'm talking to my phone, but at some point I'll be talking to the internet.
Uh-huh. Okay.
All right. Anyway, I wanted to do something really special for her. And aside from going to Disney World and loving Disney, we also really enjoy the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Universal. And we make it a point to try to hit that place every time we go down south on our vacations. And over the years, we've accumulated quite a collection of Harry Potter wands. So I thought with a little creativity and a few bucks at a local Home Depot, I could put together a pretty cool display case to display our magical wands. So anyway, guys, follow me on our journey here as we take this magical trip to put together an enchanted magical wand display case for my magical wife. It's either, I don't know if this will be too thin, but the wands are going to go right in here. I'm going to put holes in. So I don't know if this might make a better base on the bottom. I don't know. Keep it like sturdier. Mm-hmm.
care of the no match?
What?
The no match. No magic. The non-wizard.
Sorry, we call them muggles.
You wiped his memory, right? The no match with the case? This is Section 3A, Mr. Commander. I'm taking you in. Come on.
Sorry, but I do have things to do, actually.
You'll have to rearrange them. What are you doing in work anyway?
I came to buy a birthday present.
And you've done that in London?
No, there's only one breeder of Appaloosa Pupskins in the world, and he lives in New York, so that...
I got a Section 3A.
Hey guys, basically what I'm doing right now is just checking to make sure this case and the supplies I'm using is appropriately sized. I don't want to start putting things together, gluing, tacking, before I'm completely sure everything's going to fit just right. Each wand has a different length, different style, size, width. So it's important to make sure each wand will fit inside the display. And I think all of my measurements and guesstimations were right. Looks like we're in business to go into the next step, guys. All right, hey guys, it looks like after a quick trip to Home Depot and then a quick stop off at Ben Franklin, I've got all the supplies I need. Let's do that again. Shh, shh, shh. We'll do take 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Do my coffee tape. Hey guys, what's going on? Now, it looks like after a quick trip to Home Depot and Ben Franklin, I've got all the supplies that I'm going to need to turn this little frame here, this little frame display box, into a Harry Potter wand display case. I've already checked my measurements, crammed everything inside of here, and it looks like it's all going to fit. Now comes the process of putting it all together.
Which one of you can tell me the difference between an animagus and a werewolf?
All right, hey guys. What I'm working on now is going to be the back of the display inside of the frame. Originally what I wanted to do was just take like a piece of foam and spray paint it either like a gray or a black to kind of give it that stone, slate, granite feel that you kind of get from the Harry Potter settings with all of their castles and the way they're, you know, the texture of their houses and all of that. But at the end of the day, it didn't really work. So with the help from a friend of mine, I was able to get a really cool piece of fabric here, nice purple. And what I'm hoping to do is wrap this in the foam, creating a really cool background for the display case, and hopefully when you open it up, those wands will really pop off the purple. So right now I'm going to go ahead and unwrap this in the felt or the velvet and see what we get. All right. using some thumbtacks here to tack this in.
Well, first off, the committee members took turns talking about why we were there. And then I got up, did my piece, said how Buckbeak was a good hero, always clean his feathers. And then Lucius died when we got back. Well, you can imagine, he said. Buckbeak was a deadly and dangerous creature who would kill you as soon as the rain.
Alright.
And then he asked
Couple more tacks here. Should be good to go.
Buckbeak's been sentenced to death.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see how it fits. Most importantly, you want to clean up all of your mess. I also put down a little paper here so not to mess up the dining room table. Because one, don't want to leave any traces of what you're up to if you're trying to surprise your wife with a present. And you also don't want to leave any traces of dirt in the house as well. So it doesn't really help to make her a present if you're just going to leave her a mess to clean up or look at later on. So make sure you clean up all your mess. That is like a fundamental rule in anything you've like put together. Now right now what I'm going to do is just check to make sure how this all looks inside. Actually, let me use my body to kind of support the door there when I overstretch the hinge. And let's see, I made a little mark on the back so I knew exactly which way would be bottom. Let's use this my belly there to hold the door up. And then we're just going to slide this guy right under the cord. It's going to help hold these in place, these wands, help hold these wands in place. All right, now, wonder if maybe I should try the other way. It looks good, but I think I might try to slide it in this way. Here. So I want the nice and easy. All right, I think that's going to fit better that way. It's nice and flush along the top there. All right, doesn't look too bad. Now we got to make sure that the wood I'm using is going to fit inside. So let's grab that really quick and check to see if that will fit. Happen to have it right here. And this is going to actually fit in the bottom, and with some holes that I'm going to drill, it should keep all the wands firmly in place. Once it's painted and stained, it should look all right. I think we have a winner here, folks. All right, I've got this resting on a chair just to keep the overhead light from glaring into the frame here. But if we open this up, we can see exactly what I'm shooting for. And everything seems to fit relatively well inside. I've got to pull that wood back out to drill the holes and either paint it or stain it a darker color. But right now, guys, it's looking like this thing's going to come together really, really, really well. And then inside here will be our picture at Hogwarts. So far, so good. I'm happy.
Charges against the accused are responsible and in full awareness of the illegality of his actions, produce a Patronus charm in the presence of a monk. Do you deny using said patron? No. And you were aware that you were forbidden to use magic outside school while under the age of 17? Yes.
Okay, so basically what I'm doing right now is making sure the drill bits that I have are adequate enough to make the base that I'm looking to include within the framework of the display case. So this is just a scrap piece of wood that Home Depot gave me for free that I've cut down, sanded, and now I'm looking at my drill bits to make sure once I drill the wood, I'll be able to actually display these within the wood, kind of almost like a pencil holder or like an ink quill kind of a thing. It looks like everything should work. Now, the wands we've gotten that are interactive with the Wizarding World at Orlando have a bit of a thicker tip than just the wands we've gotten from there or the wands we've gotten from Noble Collection online that are replicas from the movie as well. So I don't know if once I've made my support hole with the 1/4, if I might have to move up. I have a masonry bit for a 5/16 that might work for these guys. But I also just have to decide like how many wands am I going to display within this display case at one point. Like I might only do 6. Should I do 8? I don't know. Huh.
For a moment, as though you were suggesting that the ministry had ordered the attack on this boy.
That would be disturbing indeed, Madam Secretary, which is why I'm sure the ministry might be behind it. Evidence of the Dark Lord's return is included. In the matter of Harry Potter,
get it. See, it does that'd be pretty good close.
Yep.
Oh, beautiful.
Damn. Just smooth it out. Yeah.
Yeah, my big guy.
For this here. This guy. Yeah. Right here.
You got it?
Yeah.
Don't tell me I lost it. Yeah, good.
Well, she's by the steps here. I could hear her. I knew she was close.
Last time I saw her, she was standing right there. She's a stinking little fucker.
Hours of never
Sure,
before
spoke.
available content, including an all-new documentary on director Victor Fleming.
documentary?
Movie special starring John Ritter.
I think that's what he said.
Feature.
Don't stay on her table now.
Wouldn't dream of it. Would not dream of it.
Oh, it's too dark. You take it off?
Another world.
There's more. Look at the magical extras
I think
included
that's
with
the
this
frame.
collectible
I know, I'm kind of going for like a blue.
Kinda like a what?
Blue color.
A blue color?
DVD for the first time ever on Blu-ray.
Next time.
And remember, it's for a limited time only.
Next time, kid.
Yeah, I was going to paint it, but I think a stain will do better.
No, this thing looks good. You don't have any Q-tips, do you?
I do, yeah.
Maybe a couple of Q-tips get down these holes with.
I feel like when we moved in, Carrie Ann bought like 4 or 6 packs of 625 some Q-tips, so
Uh-huh.
I think we still got like 3,000 Q-tips left.
That'll work.
If you ever need a Q-tip.
Uh-huh. Ain't no easy way out.
Well, you ain't supposed to hop it, Brooklyn. Should we do another coat?
No, that's dark enough. You don't want it too dark. This way you can still see the green. It ain't gonna, it's not gonna be any better. You're gonna get no better what it is. Actually, like I say, you don't want it black to where it's just like black paint.
Right.
But what you can do is to do this.
Just keep it soaking it in the
No.
stain you got left.
No, just buff it. Buff it, it'll put a shine to it.
Buff the wood.
Just like this. Just buff.
Buff the wood.
Buff the wood, man.
Buff the wood.
Just
Buff the wood.
what was the guy
Sunhole.
No, the one was in the ambulance wreck with Jason in the back. He was trying to say, "Fuck." He was going, fuck. Just knocked all his teeth out on the dashboard. Jason had come alive in the back of the ambulance.
That was no.
Was that Jason?
No, Michael Myers.
Michael Myers, yeah. He killed me.
Buff the wood. Buff the wood.
Buff the wood.
Buff the wood. That's what it is.
Yeah, we'll bring out the highlights. Like I said, when it dries, give it a little time to dry. When it dries just like this, take a good clean one and go back over it and put a little sheen to it. You don't want it real shiny because the rest of it's not real shiny. You know what I mean?
I think I got it. All this stuff looks kind of like aged, kind of like more.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want plastic, wood grain, and whatever. Like I said, you're not going to be able to see up in there anyway. You got sticks up in there. The rest of your sticks in there.
Oh, I know.
You just want to be fiddle farting around. Just fiddle farting around. Buff.
Buff the wood.
Buff the wood.
Buff the wood.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of that movie. When the guy goes to the damn,
Harry Potter.
he pulls his head off or something. Cuts his head off or pulls it off or whatever. God.
The whole trailer flips over.
I like the guy. He plays a real good bad guy anyway.
And that's down to
That shithead kind of, yeah. Fuck you, man.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he plays a real good bad guy.
You know what? Fuck you, man. I just got up this morning. I don't give a shit.
Yep, that's him.
that's the next
Yeah, Rob Zombie knows his guys, man.
that's the Harry Potter.
Is that a Rob Zombie release?
Oh yeah, yeah, that latest.
I don't know who that guy is. He's been in if I'm not mistaken, he was in, I thought he was in one of the, he was in another zombie, a Rob
Yeah,
Zombie.
yeah, yeah. No, he's been in a few. No, he knows. Yeah, Rob Zombie knows him
I was
well.
trying to think of the name of it, and I said, well, who's the director?
Probably been House or no, not
It was the next one.
Devil's Rejects.
Rejects.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was in Devil's Rejects.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, when he gets a good actor, he holds on to him. The wackier the better. The greasier and the nastier. And
Yeah, yeah. How stringy and greasy can you get your hair? Well,
yeah.
give me a week.
Give me don't
Give me a week. I'll show you what I can do.
Give me a day, I'll show you what I can do. Give me some motor
Give me
oil.
some. I need some Lay's potato chips.
Motor oil and Vaseline.
Oh, unpleasant to behold, isn't it? I tell you, it's thrilling, if I say so myself. But now is not the time to do it. Take my arm. Do as I say.
There's some Vaseline and some
Holy
sawdust.
cow, Dad! Hold on, wait a minute.
What? Guess what I'm talking about. It brings
No,
out
that
the,
is amazing.
it brings out the
Dad,
grain.
no,
the-
like I wanted to
the
do
grain.
something. Well, it looks gold,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to do something gold to kind of bring out those brass couplings.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, Dad, that is beautiful.
Yeah, well, you picked the stain out. I don't know if you did it by accident or not, but that's
No, but that's really good though.
that works.
Oh man, that is sharp.
Yes, Lord.